And last time, all of you fought against creation itself, the world.
Yeah, he's kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
He was. He was a very giant asshole, and he did not like any of you. In fact, he seemed to be very avidly trying to go against you because, at least to him, all of you pose a significant enough threat to his plans.
Good to know the feeling was mutual.
However, it seems that all of his attempts continue to be thwarted, and in his own attempt to understand why, challenged you himself. In doing so, he seemed to learn whatever it was he was seeking to learn, and vanished. However, victory was short-lived, for before you could reach Ishgard, you were found and beset upon by Arnaldur, Aedwin's significantly long lost ancestor, who seemed to have taken an interest in your battle, although, strangely enough, Zagreus couldn't find, at the very least, Astaria, from what Chisume said. He also seemed happy that y'all failed in destroying the avatar that the world had sent against you. However, he seemed rather perturbed, we'll say, at your actions. And though your own actions likely would have led you to this same outcome, he did not seem intent on allowing you to leave. And in fact, seemed, for all intents and purposes, ready to kill the party. And with that, I'm gonna have... well, no, I think all of you did. No, you did not. Here, let me remove all turn orders and have all of you roll initiative for me, please. And thank you. It's gonna be so amazing. And with that, Bongo, if you would.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
Do you want me to roll as well?
Yes.
Yay, boss music.
There we go. As I said, it just works. Ah, yes. His initiative is very high, as is expected. Nia, I didn't pull up your character sheet. Ba 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 da 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 ba da 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 do 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba ba da ba da ba ba da ba 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 ba
Oh!
Oh no. I was hoping you would at least roll high. I knew you wouldn't get very high, but okay. Alright, has everyone rolled initiative?
Nia's initiative is not gonna be that good.
No, not Nia. Not Nia, the one under her. Has everyone rolled initiative yet?
I think I forgot to select my token before I did that. Give me a second.
Hang on. I'll just hit Control U, you're at it, and I can just scroll down and add it in. So we don't have to roll again. You see where yours is? Titus?
Yeah, I got it.
Let me just hit enter and enter. Alright. Descending.
And I'm just currently...
Yes.
Kind
But
of...
Yasumi rolled 4.
Yeah. Sadly.
Baby.
So. I'm smiling, I'm sorry. This is gonna be a very fun fight for everyone.
need to turn that bot down just a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead and do so. I think I have mine down to like 25%.
You have it up that loud?
I have it down to like
my
8.
headphones are unique in how they work.
So they're not loud. Got it.
Yeah. It's super quiet for me. 6% would be like, I can't hear it, basically.
I have mine at 3%.
Oh boy, your speakers are very loud.
My headset is a great headset.
Well, mine is too. Mine's a PS5 headset, but anyways.
I've got mine at 3% and it's drowning you out.
Well, it's also the song, probably. If you want to quiet it, like put it at 0, you can. No problems. There's also a link to the YouTube video in the actual music channel if you want to just go there and then like turn it down and put it on loop or whatever. Anyways, Onalder, as he outreaches his arms and begins to slowly float upwards to about 60 feet off the ground, and says, "Now, to ensure your demise, I am not foolish enough to face you alone, nor face you with incompetent pirates. Instead, I will bring my laboratory to bear. Come!" And as he outstretches his arms, you watch as this crackling moat of energy just along the ground begins to form before rapidly expanding outwards into this large gate. Now, if you wish, bring your arms to bear. Fight! Because if you do not, I will kill all of you. Now, on initiative 20, radiating out from him this wave of flames, I need everyone except for Titus to make a dexterity saving throw. Well, everyone out to Kryn. What? Oh no. They're also in it. Oh no.
If you kill the child, I will snap.
Well, here's the funny thing. I leveled up Chisume.
Okay, thank God. Thank you for leveling baby.
Yeah, here's the thing. I leveled up the baby. She's no longer just a level 5. Because she's been eating a lot of crystals. So, everyone but Nia fails.
Damn.
Everyone takes 40 points of fire damage. And Nia takes 20. Yes, haha, I know you. Lucky bastard.
How many? 40?
40.
Okay.
Chisume, although still up, does not look like she's liking it a whole lot. Actually, no.
Well, she does hate fire crystals.
Yeah. Kryn, it's now your turn. You might be muted.
I am not.
Oh, okay. Fantastic.
I am moving.
Okay.
And then firing 2 shots.
Alright. 25, or 26, sorry, and a 19. The 26 does hit. So that is 25. Alright. Anything else?
That is it, because I'm trying to get as much distance between me and him as possible now.
Alright. You did notice that the flames seem to go about 60 feet out from him. Astaria.
we're also gonna move the fuck away. Stupid place to stand.
Oh, hang on. Before you continue, Star, I am dreadfully sorry. I forgot one very important person. Okay, he's rolled. Continue.
Oh, big brother! I'm very excited. Level the playing field, maybe? Question mark. Threw off my brain.
Don't worry about it.
Do I have my spread?
Excuse me.
I should.
Technically, you would have had to roll for it again because you lose your spread at the end of a long rest, which you would have gotten before the end of this. So if you want to roll those real quick, you can, because you do that every morning. Oh, wait, no, I think it does your spread. Alright. 3
Well,
ones
that's a really
and 2
crappy
4s.
spread.
Wouldn't it be 6 now?
Yeah, because it's
yeah, it would be.
your proficiency, so roll another one. Hey.
Yeah.
Isn't one balance, though? Or is that 4?
Yeah, that's a
4
lot
is?
of.
It is? No, balance is pretty strong.
That's a
though.
lot of balance.
Yeah, it is. It's unfortunate you can only give out one around. But I mean, they do last a very long time.
Yes, they do.
Also remember, whenever you heal someone, you can apply one of your draw effects for 1 turn. And that counts for AoE healing as well.
Oh, this will be really helpful later.
Yeah, so if you do a mass healing word or something like that, and then roll like a balance, all of them get balance for 1 turn.
Yeah. I don't have the spire noted down. Weird. I'll pull it up later. Okay, anyways, I have my
I
spread.
sent it to Magnus, so...
And I did send it to you, Coco. It was back that one time that...
Yeah, I'll
it might not
replay
be pinned. It might not be pinned, yeah. Anyways. You know what balance does? And balance is OP as fuck, so you know.
Yes, it did. So, well, I like having a variety.
That's true. But you don't have very much variety here.
Shush. I know. So I will... Yeah, sure. We'll heal Chi-Chi first.
Alrighty.
Obviously, because baby's hurt. I will send her healing word. And I will spend... That is 4 spell points. Sorry, I'm making sure to note it off.
That's fine. Yeah, take your time, especially the spellcasters, because the spell points is a new system, I understand, so go ahead and take your time. Even more so, especially now.
I'll spend one of my draw casts on her to do...
You don't have to expend a draw cast. You just apply a draw
For
effect.
fortune healing.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I should have let you continue. Instead of interrupting.
Yeah. Just to bump up the healing a little bit.
She's feeling much healthier now.
Just isn't... Yeah, no, that's not the regen one, though. Balances. So I'll do that later, because that was my action. Yeah, I will finish my turn there for now.
Alrighty. Yeah. At the end of your turn,
So do those 20 healing points go towards the first limit break until it's full?
It goes towards your limit break bar. So you have a bar that fills up to 750 points. You can, let's say you have 750, right? You can expend a first level limit break, and you would only go down 250 points. Or you could expend a second one, and you'd go down 500 points. Or you can do a level 3 and expend the entire bar. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just adding my 20 to the bar. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Alright. The end of your turn. He is going to spend one legendary action to cast Firebolt at you. To find his spell casting thing. Where is it? There you are. That is definitely a hit.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember if my Elven Chain had the shield materia.
Well, as long as you have the shield material, you can use it. You don't.
I just can't remember where I noted it down. I was trying to double check. I'm pretty sure it did, though. Question mark?
Well, here, I'll go ahead and save you an expenditure of it. You can't use shield against this attack.
Okay.
The amount he rolled is too high.
Okay.
He rolled 2 10s. So that's 28 fire damage.
Alright.
Shield is
Roxana.
against the attack roll, not against the damage.
Right, I know. And the attack roll itself is high enough that a shield wouldn't stop it.
Oh, you said he rolled 2 10s immediately after.
Oh, yeah. His damage rolls. I was talking about the damage rolls he was making. Anyways, Roxana, it's your turn now.
Alright, so this bastard is up out of my range anyway, so...
He's 60 feet off the ground. There's technically a portal directly in front of you. It is on the ground itself. It's not actually in the air. It's like a circle on the ground itself.
Yeah, you think I'm dumb enough to go through that portal?
Well, I will say, he specified he's bringing his laboratory.
Oh. Sorry, this is just for Chi-Chi. Because I knew there was something attached to it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but, I mean... If he can do that every turn, I'm not standing here taking 40 damage a fucking round.
Oh, you're talking about that.
Yeah, he's out of my range to shoot anyway.
Yeah, I will say, that was a primal action, to clarify. And for primal action, you can look in the updated rules for clarification on what those are. You can effectively think of them as mechanics of an MMORPG. They follow a set pattern. And there are things that kind of happen.
Yeah, that doesn't really change what I'm thinking anyway.
Right. I'm just making sure that everyone is aware and understands what the mechanic is. So.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really...
That's fine.
And that means he is that far away. I should still be able to shoot him, albeit it's just at the edge of my long range.
You fire 3 times, but unfortunately all 3 miss.
Well, that's the first rolls anyway, so...
Yeah. Super low
all 3 of them
as well,
missed
so.
either way. Yeah. That's that.
Alright. Don't worry, Titus. Aegwin,
But I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, you're not. Don't worry. You'll be here safe. I've got a plans. Adwin, it's your turn.
Where? Oh, okay. Everybody's backing the hell up. Yeah, Aidon's gonna also back up, and while running, she will throw a lightning bolt out at Arnalder.
The dear old uncle, daddy, ancestor.
Whatever.
All right. Interesting fact about him, and the way his battle works, he automatically fails.
Oh. All right then.
Interesting, huh? Very strange how he just seemed to fail that. However, he only seems to take about half of the damage.
Ah, okay.
Anything else from you?
No, she's just gonna kind of give a pained expression, like she's still pretty conflicted on whether she wants to do this or not. But otherwise, yeah, I'm good to go.
Right.
Done.
So he's got auto evasion. Cool.
He's got what?
No, he didn't auto succeed. He auto failed.
No. I understand that, but with the evasion trait, you take half damage on a failure rather than full damage on a failure. So instead of making the save, he just auto evade.
No, he didn't choose to fail. He just auto fails. He doesn't get a choice.
No, I understand that. I didn't say he chose.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
I just it defaults to he takes half damage.
Yeah, I got you.
As if with the evasion feature.
Understood. All right.
It's just funny.
Yeah. Now, Nia, seeing what just happened to Chisume, is going to immediately turn around, grab her, fold out her wings, and get even further away, apparently. Because that was not far enough.
Yeah, that sounds like her.
And you watch as she essentially just kind of uses her wings to completely enshroud Chisume. And that's the rest of her turn. At the end of her turn, all of you hear this loud, thunderous boom echo out from about 40 to 50 feet above where Star is. And you hear this deep, angered voice. One that most of you are familiar with. Those who choose to attack my family will die. And with his entrance, Zagreus. Well, first he's going to cast Time Stop. It is 1d4. Is it +4 or is it +1? +1. Oh great, he gets 4 additional turns. He's gonna cast that. I think that's all he can cast that doesn't affect anyone else. Yeah. Okay.
You know, this would be a fantastic time to have Delayed Blast Fireball, because that's just 3 free rounds of concentrating on it to expand its power.
Yeah.
It's almost like y'all have seen his tactics before.
Look.
I don't
except
actually
it's not,
know if he has.
Except
I
it's
don't
not
actually.
3 turns, because he doesn't spend just 3 turns. He spends all 4 turns on his delayed blast fireball.
Wait, no.
He does, actually, I remember.
Yes.
He used it in the
He
forest.
used it in the forest.
I didn't remember he had delayed blast fireball, actually.
Yes.
That's crazy.
I just have to figure
Okay.
out how long is left. The spell ends. Okay, so up to a minute. So he still has 6 more rounds of concentrating on that. However, Zagreus, actually no, Zagreus is only going to spend 3 rounds. Instead, his 4th round coming out is going to be his 8th level spell as well. Another, you're really not going to like this if you fail. Oh, you're really not going to like this. Don't fail. He didn't fail. Okay. So all of you watch as Zagreus appears, and then suddenly, right behind Onalder is this, like, almost fireball-sized sphere that's just slowly spinning in the air. And as you look up at him, all of a sudden, Onalder goes from looking confident to, like, grabbing his head and shaking it, and looking towards Zagreus. Whatever Zagreus did, it failed, but he tried something.
I have a feeling I know what spell Zagreus tried to cast.
You
said 8th level, and I have a feeling.
It's Chisume's turn. Oh, I'm sorry, Nia. Nia needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, she passes. So she only takes half damage. However, Chisume vanishes from her grip. And reappears there.
Uh-oh. Kid.
And begins chanting.
She used fucking whatchamacallit.
Thunderstep, yes. It's on Alder's turn again.
Oh no, I was thinking about the ghosty move from in-game.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. So, top of the morning to you. Another regenerates a little bit of HP. And then from the portal come these strange, almost dog-like creatures that have been twisted and deformed into these strange amalgamations that I don't know how to describe. So instead, I'm not going to describe them. I'm going to bring them up in full view so you can see exactly what they look like.
I don't like it.
Oh, it's a puppy. Hi, puppy.
13 of these come crawling out of the portal.
Yo, why are they cheeked up?
Yeah.
They're twerking. Twerker dog. Milkshake means little bullets in the yard.
And all of them go for Aidwin immediately.
Oh no.
Oh hell no, they don't.
Oh wait, hang on. Crap. Don't mind that star. It's nothing. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. No.
This child is right there with the dogs.
Did you see the thing that was behind me?
No, I didn't.
Don't worry about what that is.
Oh god.
Those all charge you. These all charge you. Wait, no, that one can only get there. No, actually, with this action, he can't get there. And then these 4... Oh, no, they wouldn't do that either. These 4 ignore Star, Zagreus, and Shisume entirely. And it's going to have to use its actions to get there, but it can do that. And this one also has to use its action.
Jesus.
And then this one...
They're tryharding.
Also has to use its action. And this one also has to use its action. Alright. So...
Well, that's a thing.
Yeah. So, Kryn, you have 4 attacks towards you. What is your AC?
Oh, one of it had... I thought one of them had to dash to get
19?
to...
Yeah,
right.
one of them
Yeah,
had
you're
to
right.
use
So
it.
it's 13. Or 3, sorry. That get to attack. AC 19. Alright. That's 1, 2... Alright. So you take, let me see, 5, 10... 28 points of acid damage in total.
Oh.
And then I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Yeah, okay.
From the one that bit you specifically. And with that, as you're reeling from the pain, you feel your entire body as this poison begins to course through you. You feel your entire body seize and lock up, and you are now paralyzed. You are poisoned for 1 minute, and while under the effects of this poison, you are paralyzed. At the end of each of your turns, you may make another saving throw, and on a success, you end the effect. That was Kryn. Now, Aidwin, you have a lot of them attacking you.
2 of them you had to dash to get to me, though, right?
Correct.
Yes.
The bottom 2 cannot attack.
Okay.
So from the top 3, because they do not have advantage, what is your AC?
23. I can get, but I also have shield if I need to use it.
So there are 2 hits with an additional 1 that crits. So 3 hits in total, 1 of which is a crit.
Will shield me from the other 2?
Maybe.
Okay, well, I'll shield. I have 28
Alright,
AC.
so you do block 1 of the attacks.
Jeez.
Admittedly, there's a lot of just like clawing and trying to scratch at you from these creatures. So with that, the total damage you take would be 23 points of acid damage from the first 3 trying to claw at you. Now the 2 on your sides that would have advantage, says, okay, that's unfortunate. Ooh, that's very fortunate for me. Alright. So there's a lot of them that hit from these 2 to your sides.
With 28 AC?
Oh, right, that's right, because it remains. I do, that's right. Actually, yes, because a lot of them rolled very high. They have advantage, the 2 on the side.
I mean, I get that.
So they rolled very high. Like, some of them did miss. Not all of their attacks hit. I will say that. Three attacks in total hit out of their attacks. One of which is a crit, unfortunately, but thankfully, or unfortunately for me, it's not the bite. It's just the claw that's the crit.
That's good.
For you, yes. Yeah. So from the claws, You take 61 points of acid damage.
Jesus fucking Christ!
There's a lot of them attacking you. The bite, however, does not do that much, unfortunately. The bite only does 16 points of damage. But I do need a Constitution saving throw from you. That is a pass. So they're not poisoned. That is their turns. Initiative count 20. You watch as the flames begin to once more build around his body, but then fade. Kryn, it is your turn.
I am paralyzed, but I will make my save.
Mm-hmm. As a fail. Staria.
So I forgot when healing Chi-Chi to roll this, which is her 6th round regen.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. And I just couldn't put my finger on what it was.
Yeah.
Not it.
I mean, if you want it, you can also, roll that draw to see what draw you give her. Because that just happens. And it only lasts one round, but it does just happen. So.
She'd get the ewer. So
Ewer?
temp provides 3 non-spell slot resources to an ally.
Ooh, okay.
That was not what I meant to do.
Interesting. Alright. Well, for your turn...
Yes. I'll be casting Fairy Fire.
On...
There.
Alright, well that's a lot of dexterity saves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, Aelin.
I knew you'd be fine.
What's your DC? 20?
20.
Really, my guy? Why'd you have to do that? Okay. Oh, come on. Please. There's one. Okay. Come on. No? Really? Okay, one of them passed. All the others here, I'll mark the one that passed, because that'll be a lot easier. That's the one that passed. All the other ones failed.
Alright, guys, hack slash away.
Fling. Anything else for your turn?
Rip and tear.
I really wish I had some sort of rescue right now.
Yeah, if only you were level 49. Or is it 48? I don't remember when you did it. It's up in the 40s.
Gravity.
It's working!
This is assuming that, we would even be getting the class features as they are described in Final Fantasy XIV.
Well, you do still have your bonus action, though.
I mean, if we did, then we could just, spam our AoE spells with impunity around our party members.
Yeah, I'd just be able to Demon Slash. Or Demon Slice.
Demon Fang!
And then Demon Slaughter.
Demon Dick.
Titus? Are you talking about what you want? Is that it?
Oh my god.
Oh god, no. Shit.
Star, look at your demons real quick. Just as a quick reminder. That's all. Welcome back, Crane.
Oh yes, welcome back.
I didn't miss anything, did
Sorry,
I?
I just asked a question back.
The red one,
Yep.
the one with the red dot is the only one that didn't pass his save against a fairy fire.
They're all fairy fired.
Yep. Alright, anything else from you?
Yeah, Sorry, I'm just looking quick.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click that again. I was just reaffirming.
Look, you just want to make sure that
That is-
everyone's aware. It's alright. Don't worry.
Yes, y'all need to be fucking aware.
You'll have advantage against the ones that don't have a red circle within that box.
Okay, we're gonna... I'm actually gonna use my dual cast feature to turn my earlier action into a bonus action. I'm going to use my Misty Step.
Wait, what do you mean turn your early action?
Oh, Misty Step's a fucking bonus action. Oh my god.
Yeah. Also,
never mind. I will use it as my bonus action.
Yeah. Alright, so, an interesting point of note. Technically speaking, Fairy Fire is a leveled spell, as is Misty Step. However, strangely enough, a feat that none of you have ever seen performed before is 2 leveled spells. However...
Sorry, I went to say quicken, but that's not the correct thing.
Well, right.
Anyway.
Well, even that normally wouldn't, because normally you can't cast 2 leveled spells in the same turn. So you can't do like Fairy Fire and then Misty Step. However, strangely enough, you wouldn't need to do that anyways, because Misty Step is a bonus action and Fairy Fire is an action.
realized.
However, a feat that none of you have seen before done is 2 leveled spells in the same turn. However, Star, congratulations, it seems that a first level spell is not considered a leveled spell for you anymore. Where do you wish to travel to?
I can
How
only
does
go
that
30.
Not that any of my first level spells are really.
We'll see where she's going first, and then we'll see.
I guess here.
Oh.
As Star's second spell goes off, you watch a similar effect as to what happens for the Assassins. This black portal appears around Star and envelops her, and then it's gone with her. And then a moment later, she reappears in another location.
And I'm going
Wait,
to
why did you go there? I'm gonna fireball.
I'm gonna keep moving. I have movement.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna take 30 to actually meet up with Chi-Chi and try to grab her.
Oh no, you're still.
You don't
in
have
range
an
of
action.
Fireball.
Yeah, right.
Use your action to Fairy
Wait, hold
Fire.
on. I have 35. I can go here. Is that far enough?
Thank you. Yes, that is
Perfect.
perfect.
Anyways, I'm here with Chi-Chi because next round I'll try to kidnap rescue her.
Alright. The end of your turn, Zagreus is going to use 3 legendary actions to recover his 9th level spell slot.
Jeez.
Roxana, it's your
That
turn.
mad lad.
Shinderu.
Nani?
Roxana. Or, sorry, Velvy. It is your turn. I believe you are muted.
Okay, let's take a step right here, and this is a perfect opportunity for Velvy to finally use something that she's never used before. Spending 3 of her loaded munitions, she is going to make an attack roll against this one here.
Mm-hmm.
So he is going to automatically fail what comes next if he gets hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So
he
if he automatically...
damage, correct?
Yep.
Alright, so 14.
So he automatically fails what comes next and takes full damage.
Enjoy the Fairy Fire.
19 thunder damage.
And the rest have to make dexterity saving throws. Why do y'all hate me?
Well, I'm sorry, I don't even understand how the math of your attacks have been working tonight, because you had 3 enemies up top that did 23 damage total, and then these two apparently can do 60. I'm not
That's because
holding back at
the
this
ones
point.
up top, a lot of their attacks missed. The ones down below, a lot of their attacks were 18s and 19s.
You haven't.
So a lot of their attacks actually.
You only could have attacked with these two. So unless
these two, there were 5 different attacks. The only 2 that couldn't attack were the 2 down here at the very, very bottom.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then the 2 on the side had advantage, and one of them crit with one of its claws.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. They just rolled really, really high. Is what I'm saying. It's like it was.
Either way.
Yeah, I mean,
she's seen these things fucking rip into.
Yeah. I rolled really high.
The point is.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The point is not taking any chances.
Yeah.
Gonna take them out if possible.
Yeah, and see, unfortunately for me, as much as I would love to continue to argue with you, all of them failed.
I mean, I'm not trying to argue. I'm just saying.
I know. I'm just saying. I would love to continue to try and argue this, but it's a losing battle because all of them failed. So I have no ground to stand on. Is what I'm saying.
Gotcha. So that is one of my attacks.
Yeah, they all hated that and don't like that at all.
Good. It's really just unfortunate that I can only do that once per turn.
Oh,
but I
was actually sweating. I was actually hoping that I was like, "Oh, can he do that more than once?"
Nope. When I reworked it, I specifically made it so that the AoEs can only be used once per turn. Ooh. However, if I kill this one with my next attack and an elemental slash, I can still use elemental slashes.
Yeah, that 27 hits.
Elemental slash.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for rolling just enough to not kill it.
I mean, okay,
it's
but
barely alive, but it's alive.
Oh, okay, but what if it wasn't?
Ow.
What if it wasn't?
I see. Well, that kills it.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Understandable. Have a nice day. It's that meme of it survived of like Magnus just sitting there and me going, "It survived," and then Magnus looking at the camera. Anyways.
Oh no! Anyway,
probably.
Oh no! Anyway,
fell the truck in its general direction and it fell over.
It had 4 HP. Oof. It was almost dead.
Great, I love it. Okay, Sky, kill him.
Got
Fuck him up. Get him dead.
I'm getting them whenever it comes to my turn.
Anything else from me?
That's it.
Alrighty.
What?
Avon,
yeah. Oh, that's. Oh wait. Hold up. Bonus action. No. Hold up. Let me do some math. Yeah, maybe. Hold on. 18 is divisible by 6 evenly, correct?
3.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Yes.
So bonus action reload, so that
cool.
I have precisely 3 full loads of my gunblade.
Cool.
Left
full
in
loads.
Hello.
Aim for the tits, Hawkeye.
Hello.
Okay, so I am going to right there, right there, drop a 5th level fireball.
You could not. You know that, right?
I mean,
boom. Okay. Don't stop talking. It's weakness, you know.
Since she felt the wave of fire pass over
20 feet from me.
Yes.
Or from when you're centering it. Alright, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
it's
8.
all of them around her.
Well, I needed to count how many it was. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's your DC? 22.
22. Yeah.
It's an absolutely disgusting amount, is what it is, and I love it.
2 of them rolled a 21. 1 of them rolled a 20.
And they still failed.
All of them failed. How much damage did you do?
This is
35 total. So I take I get 35 for each.
Yeah, they all
of
take
them.
full damage.
Well, you know what they say. You tried. They tried so hard and got so far, but in the end,
it didn't even matter. Yep.
And hopefully, they're all dead.
God
No,
damn,
they're still
now the
alive.
song is stuck in my head.
I don't.
The vast
think
majority
they
of them
are.
hadn't even taken damage yet, so.
Yeah, no. But
I
I was doing it more because I wanted to frickin' heal.
Yeah,
where's my
I mean,
fucking
it's a
calculator?
lot of damage as you just dealt to
Calculator.
all of them.
That's a lot of damage.
Well, that's a lot of damage, yeah. I mean, 35 times 8. Anything else from you, Ethan?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I need to calculate how much
you're
stuff
good.
I have.
You're good.
Okay, so I get 280 thing for my limit break.
Adwin, 1 fireball. Hey, guess what? I have a level 3 limit break already.
Yeah, I am fully charged up. No, well, I did use a level 5, technically, so, you know.
Ooh, fireball. 3 fireball.
And then I get health back. Oh my god, where's my clear?
Yo, you're basically at full health. I'll just tell you that much.
I know. 136 back. I am at full health, actually.
Yeah, no, I told you. An interesting thing to note,
I get 30.
As Adwin releases the fireball and the fire erupts around her and all of these various creatures recoil from the damage, the flames that lick upon them all soon start to flow off of them, almost like aether, like in the ritual with Zagreus, for example, when the aether was pulled away from the crystals and centered into a point. The fires pull away from all these creatures and begin to quickly sort of pull themselves into all of her wounds and close them.
And now I have a nice little overshield, too.
Yeah. And admittedly, this isn't the first time you've seen fire heal her, but this is a far more extensive form of it. Something far more powerful than what was displayed previously.
And then I'm going to use a flare point to dual cast a Word of Radiance. No, I can't. I can do that next level.
Who are you targeting?
This is a 5-foot cube around me.
Oh. Well, good thing that doesn't do fire damage.
So all of them but that guy.
So the correct answer to your question, Bait, is yes.
Ah.
This guy doesn't get hit. But
yeah, so
all of the other ones around
Constitution.
me get hit.
Constitution? Hey, that's something you're good at. Thank you.
Well,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your DC is 22. 1, 2, 3 of them fail. So 3 of them take 12 points of damage. You take 12. And you take 12. One of them was actually a natural 20. But, as if that mattered. Alright. Anything else from you, Ethan?
That is it.
Alright. They're all looking mighty hurt, by the way.
God, I hope so.
Plans.
Mia, surprised by the fact that this little girl just cast magic, 21. I'll say, especially you, Velva, you do notice that she takes a moment to sort of scan the battlefield and is very actively trying to figure out the best place for her right now. She's going to charge over here with her wings. And something you've never seen her...
Discord.
Say again?
I just want Velvy to check Discord quick.
Yep.
Okay. Something that even Velvy has never seen her do before. She takes Windweaver and strikes it against the ground. You watch as there's a gust of wind that, almost like a tornado, that quickly whips up around her and sends all hostile creatures 60 feet away. That's her turn. Zagreus' turn. Zagreus, having his 9th level spell back, guess what he's gonna do?
That.
Yeah, that. D4 plus 1, he gains another 3 turns. Hey, guess what?
Zawado!
Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to hit F1. Yeah, so that's another 4 plus 3, 7. At this point, you watch as, once again, there's this weird lapse in time where the fireball that was standing up behind an altar was about the size of a fireball. Suddenly, and without warning, it's now even larger. It's about 3 times its size. Yeah, that's the end of his turn. Chisume. Okay, Chisume is going to make a check. Hey, Star. The only context that I'll give you is that the effect comes from Chisume. Do you resist or do you accept it?
Accept.
Okay. You take 1 level of exhaustion.
Uh-oh.
7 points of necrotic damage. And the portal shifts from this blue to a blackish purple, the same color as the portal that Asines used to warp around. And Onalder is immediately confused. For your part, Star, all you felt was this pull from Chisume, and then you felt like part of your strength, your stamina, was just kind of sapped from you. It didn't feel like it went to Chisume, necessarily. It just felt like it was sapped out of you.
She's sipping my magical healer juice. How much damage was that?
She'd be
It
drinking
was
your
7 points of
Kool-Aid.
necrotic damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about
Kool-Aid.
ethereal mimicry, and the last time I did that, some guy PM'd me and he was like, I feel really weird after people do that. I'm never used to it.
Oh, that's what she did?
I don't know, but that's just what it's making me think about.
It might have been what she did. Who knows?
Fuck.
It's Onalder's turn, however. Onalder.
Oh, did she get her 3 points of regen? Health-wise?
Yes.
It's 6 turns.
Yes. Well, you re-roll that every turn.
Yeah, so she could get more.
Yeah. You gotta roll
Could
that
get
again.
less, but she could get more.
Yeah, sorry, my sheet's lagging a
No, no
little.
problem. I'll add it to it when after you roll it. Hey, another 6. Fantastic. That's also another 6 to your limit break. Onalder's turn. The remainder of his wounds heal up, and once again, actually, Star, being this close, you can notice As the flames begin to build, his head is sort of faced outwards, ready to face all of you. But as they build, his head looks down towards Chisume, and when his what you would assume to be eyes make contact with her, the flames dissipate. That would actually be on initiative, Tori, not on his turn. But good thing to note. On this turn, he's going to turn to you, Aedwin. And he says, "Such a disappointment you are. You could have been something. You could have been the next heir. The one to carry on the Embrine Dynasty's legacy. I could have taught you so much about your powers. But it's clear now that you are nothing more than a hindrance. But do not worry. For with your death, I will simply take your body and build you anew." As he says that, he waves his arm across, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. That is a fail. You take 47 points of necrotic damage.
Ow.
And your hit points are reduced for 1 hour by the same amount. Your maximum hit points. However, just to clarify, any effect that removes a disease allows a creature's hit point maximum to return to normal before the time passes.
Mom wanted me to tell you, eat
Just
up
so
and then
everyone
come
knows.
upstairs.
Because I'm transparent like that, and I don't really mind. Y'all are in enough trouble. Initiative 20 happens on round 3. The side effect of the flames begins, but then dissipates. And then, Kryn, go ahead and make your saving throw for me, please.
Making sure I wasn't muted. Okay.
You're not.
And that's the Constitution.
It was Constitution. You do finally pass, so you are no longer paralyzed. You managed to resist the poison and push it out of your system.
Do I get my turn still, or is
No,
that
that happens at the end of your turn.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yep.
I was just reconfirming.
Yep. Star, it is now your turn. If you are speaking, you are muted. Astaria?
Hold on, please.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah,
you don't have to worry about it.
No, see, I need to. So we're gonna unpause and we're gonna get back to it because I forgot that they do get their turn. Technically, I also forgot that another thing that should have happened, but I forgot it, so we'll save it. Not too worried about it, but instead. Aedwin, make a perception check with advantage.
Me?
Yep. That's why I said
Okay.
Aedwin. I mean,
Okay,
I don't think anyone else is named
I was making
so.
sure I heard it right.
You get it. 22. It's strange because all these dog-like creatures came at you with such ferocity, but after their initial assault, as they, I won't necessarily say look at you, but as they sort of are engaged with you, they seem to hesitate and turn their attention elsewhere. So what I'm saying is they're all moving out of your range at this point.
Oh.
Seeming to, for one reason or another, no longer desire to fight you. We'll say that.
I mean, they did get pretty hard on, kind of screwed.
It does not seem like it's the fireball that did it. Seems like it's
kind of
something
guessing it's
more.
It's. I think I have an idea of what it could be, but I am not.
Technically speaking, that at least all of them technically provoke not. At least 7 of them provoke, so you can choose to attack any one of them if you wish.
Yeah, I am going to. Yep. As they're leaving, whichever one looks the weakest. I know I have a few. Yeah. I know a few of them are at the same thing, but one of them is going to get a firebolt.
Firebolt? Okay. We'll say it's this one. 18. Alright. This one right here. This other one.
And I get 9 temp HP.
Alright. Is Astaria back yet? Seems like she's
like
still...
it.
Yeah. So, that's fine. We'll easily come back to her. Roxana, it is your turn.
You activated my trap card.
Oh, wait! I had them move and then I didn't have them attack. Hang on. Adwin's distracting me with her attacks of opportunity.
I mean, you still activated my trap card.
That's true. But give me a second as I attempt 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 8d20. Yeah. There's a lot of them that are attacking you.
Gee, imagine my shock.
Yeah, I know. What is your AC, by the way?
22.
22. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You said 23?
22. But I can also raise it to 28 if need be.
You will need to. So at 28.
Okay, well then I do that.
Yeah. So at 28, that would be. That's a miss. That's a hit. That's a hit. That's a hit. So 4 hits with one of those hits being a crit.
Okay, I still get all of that damage as limit break energy, so...
Yeah.
You know, I just don't want to immediately die, thanks.
Yeah, so that's 3... Well, we'll do... So... So I've been saying this wrong. Some of their damage has actually been piercing from their claws. I'm sorry. I don't think it really matters all that much. But,
no.
From 13, or from 3 rather. So in total, from the from the 3 hits, including all the damage from the crit, the total damage is 71.
Oh.
Alright. With that, it is now your turn, Roxana. If I've forgotten anything else, well, I forgot it.
Alright, so
do keep in mind that all of the ones except for the one with the red thing you have advantage on attacking.
Oh, I know. I've got something I'm going to do first.
Fantastic.
Okay, so... is there one particular that looks beat the fuck up?
The one that looks the absolute lowest is this one right here. The one that Adwin threw the firebolt at.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack him with advantage.
Yep. That's
and
a hit.
instead of burst striking,
He still takes the
Or-
slashing damage, correct?
Oh yeah. Nothing
Okay.
nothing
I wanted to
overrides
make
the.
sure. I just wanted to make sure. That's all. All right.
So I need a dexterity saving throw from everybody within a 10-foot radius of me.
You know,
Okay, good.
I've measured it out.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I know you wouldn't kill. I know you wouldn't
well,
hit me.
no, that was me. That was me measuring. That was me measuring.
Oh, okay.
I was really hoping.
Hey,
All
hey,
right.
buddy.
I don't have anything to.
If Aedwin was within 10 feet of me, I would make it fire damage, just because Velvy knows
True.
Aedwin
Alright.
doesn't
What's
take
your
fire
DC?
damage.
What's your DC?
19.
19.
So the one that got hit fails automatically, because all of these are like that. So
I know they don't have amazing dexterity scores.
he takes 52 damage in total. So get him the hell away from me.
Here's the only way. Here's the best way I can describe the amount of damage you dealt to him. We're gonna do this.
Gonna get him the hell away from me? Good!
We're just gonna delete
That's
him.
what I wanted!
Delete him, shall we? One of them passes.
I mean, that's okay.
That's 34.
That's okay. One of them can pass.
That's 34. That's 34.
I'm gonna bully the next one that looks bad a bit. Because Arnalder needs to die now. But I can't make him the die until everything here is
well, the one directly
dead.
below you looks the worst. This one's dead. This one is barely alive. And this one is also still alive. Alright.
Hey, I'm sorry, I was playing therapist.
You're fine. Alright. With you back, it is your turn.
But we're in the middle of...
Oh, did you have something else? Sorry, I thought you were done.
That's an attack in my attack action, buddy.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
What are you breaking now?
I just did another AoE that I've never had the opportunity to use because people were always in my way. But the DM decided he was going to surround me with enemies, so I used Fated Circle and killed 2 of his monsters and almost killed another.
You killed one of them outright. Another one's almost dead. Oh yeah, that's right. You deleted one of them.
So which one is almost dead? Because I'm gonna fix that. He's not gonna be almost anytime.
This one's like. This one's like.
Wait, that one's already dead.
No, the one below.
That one was already dead.
No, the one below.
No, there's one below it.
Oh, I see.
So how about he's just not?
Yeah.
How about he's just not alive anymore? I'm gonna not alive him.
Yeah, you not alive him very hard.
Okay, who's the next one looking bad?
The one directly below you. Well, no, actually, the one directly across from you. This one.
Okay, so I'm gonna not alive him now.
Yeah, you think so? Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna not alive him now.
Oh.
Is he dead with that? Is he dead with that?
I dare challenge our Gunbreaker.
Is he dead with that? Because if he's not,
he's dead.
Okay. Because if he wasn't, he would have taken an additional 51.
Let's just put it this way: he had 10 HP. Your additional damage could have killed it. Yeah, no, it's done.
Gotcha.
Anything else from you?
Now I'm done. Except for bonus action. Wait. How many shells do I have?
Oh.
No. Okay, I'm done. Okay. I'm done. I'm not gonna bonus action reload. My brain is not gonna like me if I reload and leave not enough for full chambers.
Yeah. So Astoria.
Okay, yeah, I'm here now.
Welcome back. It is your turn. Hello. Just a quick. Go ahead.
No, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, just a quick recap. Nia did something where she struck Windweaver against the ground and blew the enemies away from Kryn. while Kryn was still stunned, Kryn is no longer stunned. The dogs, for some reason that you aren't able to discern, stopped attacking Aedwin and went after Kryn, or after Veldy instead. And the portal is now orange after you had some of your something sucked away. Your turn.
Okay, yeah. Alright, sorry about that. Wow, a lot is going on.
There is a lot. This is like a post-endgame fight that y'all are fighting before post-endgame.
It's not our fault that Arnaldo came out of nowhere and was like, oh.
What?
So some of you that are observant may have seen the 4 creatures in the corner of the portal that I completely forgot about.
Uh-oh.
Continue, Star.
Anyways,
I forgot about them. It doesn't matter. I forgot.
I would like to pick
forgot.
Chi-Chi up and remove her from the situation.
Make an athletics check.
God damn it, she's gonna fight me.
Isn't she casting a spell?
She seems to be in a trance of some kind.
Can I acrobat check her?
You cannot, because you are the active grappler. Gotta check. Hang on. She did actually gain something recently. No, that's only when she's doing it. Ah! No. You grab her. She does not seem to snap out of her trance, but she seems unable to stop you from pulling her away.
We're gonna 35 back here.
You move at half speed while you are carrying her.
Alright, half of 35.
So it'd be 15.
Thank you.
Yep. Yeah, she rolled an 8. So
I'd like to move her behind me because I can't technically move.
Yeah, you're
Can
fine.
I move her to my side?
She's technically in your square, air quotes. So.
And that takes up my action, right?
Correct. To grab her.
All
And your hands are now considered unavailable for the purposes of spellcasting because you have her grabbed.
Yeah. Alright, I will end my turn there.
Well, technically, unless you can cast one-handed, because there is a feat for that.
I do not have that feat.
Okay. Alrighty. At the end of your turn, Zagreus, well, he got all those back with that, so he's gonna instead use his, use 3 legendary actions. Astaria, the effect comes from Zagreus. Do you resist? Actually, I'll say, make an Arcana check for me real quick. You do have advantage because of Hattie.
Okay, because Hattie.
Yep. Because he grants advantage on mental skill checks. Or mental checks, technically. Arcana check, not gravity fissure.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
The effect seems like it's trying to send you away. Do you resist it? It's coming from Zagreus.
Do I get the idea that it'll take Chi-Chi with me?
You do not. You have no idea. All you know is that the effect, at the very least, is trying to send you away.
For the sake of seeing if it takes Chi-Chi, I'll let it happen.
Alright. Zagreus waves his hand and Astaria disappears.
Shit.
Okay, the question that nobody else has asked yet, is Chi-Chi still here?
Yes.
Damn it.
Rakshana.
Did her turn already?
No. Oh yeah, that's right. Titus.
Oh.
As you sit up in your bed, kind of rub your eyes a little bit, you stand up from that dream that you just had, the very strange one. And as you stand up, you soon and begin to take your first step. Suddenly, you're no longer... The first and most immediate thing you realize is, holy shit, it's freezing. And then you realize you're no longer in your inn. And instead, are standing in the middle of the snow, looking around you at a battlefield of individuals that you half recognize, but one where you find your attention drawn to specifically. A little girl, very intently shrouded behind another robed Viera, the robes themselves having eyes strewn across the entirety of it, with one figure floating above the circle that you take note of as the same individual that little girl asked you to fight against, asked you for help to fight against.
Oh.
It's your turn. The portal, by the way, turns back to blue. Take your time, of course, Titus.
Is she here?
Yeah, he's here. I think.
I thought he said he went to the bathroom.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, in the chat.
Back. What up?
Oh, I didn't realize that. Well, that's kind of awkward, because I just said all that expecting him to be here.
Oh, what?
Titus.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Are you?
Coming back to it, Adwin.
Okay, so I'm
The portal's
just
still orange.
Okay.
Just as a quick note.
I am going to I'm gonna limit break.
Oh boy, level 1 or level 2?
Level 3.
Ah. I see. You see, when I said when I was when I was saying the whole level 3 limit break, I was saying it as a joke. Was it actually
Yeah, I
meaning you
had
used one fireball and then?
I literally had 500 points docked, and then I did 280 damage. So
I was being.
Oh, I know you're being facetious, but
Oh, were you? I don't. Was
on everything that is hostile within
I made this
200 feet.
I mean, I was.
Yeah. So everything around me is just immediately vaporized, I'm guessing.
Dubstep fart.
That's just dumb. I love it.
I mean, definitely all the doggies are dead. They didn't have that much health.
Yeah, no, they're dead.
The DM sounds worried.
Whatever spell on Alder's...
I didn't, for the map size, I didn't take into consideration limit breaks.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way.
Unfortunately,
I
just get my
spent-
limit break kind
I
of
spent so much
fast.
I spent so much time looking over Titus's spell sheet, looking over his spell sheet, looking over y'all's, and being like, alright, which spells conflict with which will do which, making sure I knew how all interactions work, and I totally forgot about limit breaks, and I'm looking at Revolver and going, sir, you are inside the level 3 limit break. Oh yeah, all four of those doggos up there, like, thankfully I don't even have to do anything with them.
There's just nothing left of them. Even at full health, I'm pretty sure that just
that overkills them.
mass damages them.
Adwin, I need you to roll me a D100 and call higher or low.
Okay.
There's a particular
Yes, DMs.
entity on here that is technically maybe hostile to you, but maybe not. So roll D100 and call higher or low.
If it's Zagreus, I don't want him to be hostile.
Well, unfortunately, hostile creature is not necessarily up to the player. So that's why I'm having you roll D100. And mind you, just because he's hostile or he's considered hostile to you does not necessarily mean you are his target.
True, but I mean, who's to say that he, doesn't take 212 damage and is just like, you know what? Fuck that guy. I'm gonna beat the crap out of this one.
Well, who's to say he'll take all of it anyways? Go ahead and make the D100 though.
All right.
And call higher.
Low.
Low. All right.
Low.
Go for it. Hey, you know what? It's low anyway. He's an ally creature. You don't have to worry about it.
Cool.
Fantastic.
I'm also gonna say you technically didn't hurt Star, so it should be fine.
Well, technically, Astaria is not even on the map anymore.
I know, hence why I said you didn't hurt Star.
Yeah.
The only thing we've seen him motivated for is, oh, you hurt Star? Well, I'ma kill you now.
And that's literally how he arrived on the battlefield. It's like, I'm gonna show up and, oh, you're hurting family, you are literally dead.
You are a corpse, and you just don't know it yet.
I can't help but notice Titus's mic is no longer on, so does that mean you are back, Titus?
No, he's still at the door.
Yeah, I get that now. Alrighty. Well, with that, Adwin, anything else from you? Because technically only your action.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my materia healing word, and I'm gonna throw Kryn a heal.
Alright. Spicy heal, 31 health to you, Kryn. Very nice. Alrighty.
And that's it. And Arnalder is silenced for a minute if he's not immune to it.
That's right! No, wait, is he immune to it? Please tell me he is. It's not the right creature.
Uh-oh. Did I break
Yes.
it?
The internal DM panic. I know it well.
He's not immune to silence.
Don't worry, Bait. Last time I ran my Sunday morning sessions, they basically made me feel the same way about my boss, too.
Wait, which one?
I mean, Lambda.
The one thing I didn't account for is the one thing that screws me. Well, that sucks for Arnaldo.
That's usually what it is.
You know, it's almost like, honestly, it's almost like Arnaldo never even thought that he would have to go up against something that could silence him.
True.
You know, back when he was alive, he was the most powerful thing in existence, so... Nia's turn, however, with Kryn safe, As much as she wants to beat this dude in the face, she's gonna try and grab Chisume. Because
Can't beat him in the face anyway, and she would know it because he's 60 feet off the ground.
She has wings of flying.
Oh.
However,
Right.
Chisume is small child. And as Astaria is not here to do so, they are effectively off of the map. That's how far she flies. She uses her full fly speed to move away. So they're technically 15 feet off the map is how far away they are. Because she was effectively given a mission to guard Chisume, for all intents and purposes. At the end of her turn, though, Arnaldur is finally going to use 3 of his legendary actions. And without Star here, you watch as he turns to Zagreus, sort of tilts his head to the side and says, "A mockery. Deception. How dare you exist?"
Man, that's a lot of talking for him being silenced.
Well, he can't cast spells. Shut up.
Okay, fine. That's fine. I'll let him monologue.
Yeah, let him monologue, damn it.
Let him have this one thing.
Yeah, because honestly, he goes to try and cast a spell, but he can't because he's silenced, so nothing happens. So instead, his own mechanic of being unable to move goes against him. Oh, I forgot about that actually. So that technically wouldn't have worked, but it's already done. I'm not talking about the limit break, but something else. Well, that's my fault for forgetting. He's silenced. Oh god, that's really small.
That's what he gets for hitting us with a long-range AoE to start with.
Yeah. Curse his own mechanics and y'all figuring them out immediately.
I'm guessing he's not a tactician, huh? Going up against a party with at least 2 tacticians in it.
Well, I'll say,
not more.
Given the level of tactics y'all have displayed in the intelligence of the general average intelligence of the party, you found that at the very least, you found that overall his mobility is very limited. And from what you've seen thus far in the fight, it seems like during combat he is incapable of movement.
So he's quite literally a pet class.
Yes. However,
Cowardly bastard. I hate pet classes.
Just because he is silenced and y'all are out of his range of his other abilities does not mean that he is without recourse. Instead, he's going to use, funnily enough, a feature by a similar name. Hang on.
I finished my meme for you all.
Oh.
Hang on, save image. Hang on. This PC. Oh, desktop. Campaign. New folder. Campaign.
Yes.
Anyways. love it.
You're welcome.
Oh, I love that. I totally lost track of what I was doing. Right, Zagreus. Oh boy, what is Zagreus? No, it was another who was using his legendary actions before Zagreus' turn. That's correct. Well, he doesn't like what Zagreus has done. And he wants her back. Therefore, yeah, he's going to use 3 legendary actions. Aidwin, you feel this strange, foreign but anciently familiar bond beginning to bubble up to the surface. I need you to make me a charisma saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh God, I'm already.
Granted, you have like a gajillion to your.
Yeah, but their saves are always a bajillion high.
Well, unfortunately, this is a familial bond, so his personal saving throw does not actually matter. And unfortunately, that means that you pass.
Oh.
So you feel this primal influence, this connection to an altar that you didn't realize actually even existed until now. And just as you feel it, you feel this overwhelming urge to attack your friends. But as your head begins to turn and this urge begins to fill, you realize who is trying to do this, and you push out of it. Zagreus' turn now. That's unfortunate. Why couldn't you just fail, Aidwin?
Because I don't want to attack my friends.
Star. What 9th level spells do you have access to?
All of them.
All 9th level spells?
You mean what I'm have prepared?
Like, no. What do you have? Like, is it just the ones on your staff and spell list, or do you literally have access to all of them?
Staff and spell lists.
Okay. I'm gonna pull up your character sheet instead then. Because what Zagreus is doing. Okay, cool. You are the one that has access to that. Someone in the party call high or low. I don't care who. Hi?
I was about to say, don't all rush to it.
Yeah, I don't care who. Just anyone. Okay, hi.
Hello.
Fantastic. That means Star does not lose access to Wish.
Okay.
As Zagreus pulls the spell from her.
What?
My spell list?
Yes, Star. Please mark off the associated spell points for a 9th level spell.
Bruh.
Rude! Rude!
You say that.
I had a bunch to spare, but wow.
You say that. Mind you, this also consumes your ability to use a 9th level spell until your next long rest. However, as Zagreus floats there, you watch as the fireball, now growing to almost its maximum size, being 9 turns, Zagreus looks up to all of you and says, I have seen the links that all of you are willing to go to protect my sister. With that, I use my life. You watch as around him forms this cocoon of what appears to be a golden egg. Jisume's turn.
She's off the map.
She is. But she continues. Titus, are you there yet?
Still at candy duty, I think.
Okay. Fantastic. Jisume continues to chant. Onalder,
Oh, I see.
who is very confused by all of this. The golden egg, by the way, is right here, just so everyone is aware. You know what? In fact, I will just put Zagreus back on the map so that you know. That is where the egg is. Onalder. Alright, so he looks down towards the portal and smiles and says, "Ah, a creature that you are all very familiar with. But of course, the world was mistaken in who it is a spawn of. How unfortunate. With that, I... Actually, hang on. Is this their continue? No! Yes. No. It's not. Really? Hang on, I gotta confirm. It's not Oh, fantastic. Onalder is going to use a 7th level spell slot. Adwin, you would be in range to potentially counterspell.
Wait, how is he casting a spell?
You're right, he's
silenced
for a minute. You're totally right. You're totally right. Thank you for reminding me of my own mechanic backfiring against me because I didn't take it into account. He's not casting a
Create
spell.
weapons and they will immediately be used against you. Unfortunate, isn't it?
Instead of that, since he cannot even attempt it, he watches him as he lets out this heavy sigh. Unfortunate that he would sacrifice his life. No matter. I will simply transcend. And he begins to become completely wreathed. His entire body, his very silhouette, wrapped in flames. Initiative 20, Tsume is no longer within 60 feet of him. Or rather, 30 feet of him. Wait, what turn is this? Okay, so I need Adwin and Kryn to both roll dexterity saving throws, please.
Ah, shit.
Adwin passes.
Yeah, I know.
Kryn, you take 36 points of fire damage. Adwin, you take half of that. Or you would take half
I take
of that.
nothing.
Yeah. However, from the portal, you watch two very familiar creatures reappear. Creatures that La Habrea claimed to be spawns of Garlemald.
Oh no.
As each of their taloned hands pull them from the portal, each of them you can see on their head this strange symbol that some of you have seen before. Hang on. I shall say all three of you make intelligence or history checks or, with advantage. Crenvelby, you noticed almost like it's it almost appears to be like engraved into their foreheads the symbol of the Lord of Crowns, which doesn't necessarily mean much to you two individually, but it is a extremely important sign in astrology. And both of you do remember that the last time you fought one of these, when it grabbed one of them, it used an ability that caused a glyph of the Lord of Crowns to appear just above their forehead. However, that is just that. Kryn, you are no longer paralyzed and able to fully act of your own accord. Hello.
Also, did
Hello.
Bryn get that 31 healing I gave him?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Your health looks very little still, so.
Yeah, well, I just got hit with another 36 fire
Oh,
damage.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to make this simple. I'm going to hold up one of my bombs in my left hand. I'm going to reach my right hand behind my head and yell out, "Holy hand grenade," and then flip the switch on my invisibility cloak. And disappear. And then I am going to move over here and stand next to Aidwin, who now disappears with me.
Oh!
Alright, both of you are now rendered completely invisible. Is that 10-foot radius?
5 foot.
5 foot, okay. Does it affect all creatures or just creatures you choose?
All creatures.
Okay, I'll say Velvy, you notice, albeit extremely briefly, this corpse, as Kryn, or not even, you technically wouldn't see that, you do notice very briefly that that corpse, like, part of it vanishes and then reappears. Briefly before Aidwin completely vanishes from sight.
Okay, so it's easy enough to deduce that, yeah, Kryn did it. Don't know how, but Kryn did it.
Yeah, basically. Star. Hi.
Hi.
So, as you accept the effect, you find yourself pulled back away from the prime material plane and thrust back to a, at this point, extremely familiar place of this warmth all around you, but otherwise completely black void. You know exactly where you are. But
Yeah.
you still have your turn.
Hmm. So is it like emptiness? Am I floating around? Is there?
Yeah,
Can I
you're
feel
just kind
us?
of like floating there. You're just
Shoot.
it's like you exist there. It's the same place you visited many a times in your dreams.
Uh, oh, I'm just lost.
I mean, kind of. Do you want to just kind of wait there and see what happens, or?
Sure, I'll spend a turn here, floating around, just existing in confusion.
Alright, fair enough. Velvi, the creatures that were surrounding you are no more. Magnus? He didn't leave too, did he?
No, sorry, you
Oh,
caught me
okay,
just as
okay.
I put stuff in my mouth.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. I was like, shit, did he leave too? What the f-
Well, that poor bastard's in range.
Yeah?
Level my gunblade? That's not what I wanted.
Love my gunblade. Burst strike from a distance.
I don't have advantage, so 30, 28, and 31. I mean, I think those all still hit anyway, but... If you tell me they have higher AC than 28!
Would you believe me if I said their AC is only 21?
Yes, actually, I would. I would be very concerned if it was higher than that.
Yeah, it's only 21, all those hit.
So, that is a total of 66 lightning damage, if I'm not mistaken. But let me confirm, because
well,
I am shit at math.
before I
56.
tell you the results of that, do you wish to pull the trigger on any of them?
I can't.
Are you out of munitions?
No. No. We both agreed that lightning shot is its own thing. It can't.
Oh, right, lightning shot.
Add.
You're right. Totally.
I'm just trying to
56.
draw that one to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am shit at math. Got it.
56.
That's fine.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Anything else from you?
Nope, because I'm still not reloading because I'm not going to send my brain that crazy.
Alright. Titus, are you back? No. Alrighty, Adwin, hello.
Okay. Well, Adwin's going to grab a hold of her chest, and from her materia springs out a quote-unquote Blizzard 4. So that's cold damage, and I'm centering it on there's somewhere where I can hit all three of them, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, because he's only 60 feet above the ground, her quotes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, this is cold damage, not fire.
right, Blizzard 4.
Yes.
Because D&D. D&D, D&D Beyond. Which is what I'm using to roll most of my checks, because I have an add-on on Google Chrome that lets me. It's a dexterity saving throw. He says as he delays to try and figure out all of them. Well, as you would expect, one of them passes. One of the three. I'll let you guess which one. The other two fail. So is it all ice damage, or is just the fire?
Cold and force.
Cold and force. Okay. Just gotta check. Fantastic. I love you. The Blizzard 4, as you release it, and you all watch as this this crystal of ice forms that looks roughly the same shape as like an aetheryte crystal, but just much thicker, if that makes sense. Forms in the center around these two spawns of Garlemald, as well as an altar, and as it forms, you watch as this torrent of icy wind. As this torrent of icy wind whips up around them and begins to tear into them. Another passes, the other two fail, which means they take. Would you mind adding that up for me? That's like
152.
152? Alright.
Yeah, so they both
Ooh.
take 152, and then he takes 76.
You do notice that the two spawns seem to take reduced damage from the cold.
Okay. Half damage?
Yeah, they seem to take half damage from the cold.
So it's 30... Oh my god.
33.
38?
Yeah. Yeah, 38 from the cold. And full damage from the force. Onalder, however, resists all of it. It takes half damage from the whole thing. That's
half damage after, does he take a half damage or quarter damage?
From all of it. He just takes half damage.
Right. So
I'll say, what's your passive perception again?
19.
19. Given this, I'll say he seems to be resistant to both the cold and the force damage from the Blizzard 4.
Okay, so he takes... So I'm guessing he was the one who saved, right?
Yes, he also saved. So he takes a quarter damage from the entire spell.
Okay. Okay, so he takes 38 then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then bonus action, I will do a flare point, and I'll throw a firebolt at the left spawn of Garlemald.
Alright, go for it.
Oh, okay, I guess not.
As you attempt to fire off the energy that you... This is kind of weird because I have to now explain how limit breaks work in character. As you feel that innate power begin to rise, that innate power that you use to summon forth the powers of the Red Mage, the true full extent of the Red Mage. As you feel that flowing into you, you release this firebolt, and as you do, the resistance that you feel from Onalder throws you off a bit, and as you try to make sense of it, the firebolt goes wide. It does not hit its mark.
Okay.
Improv. Anything else from
And
you?
that's it.
Alright. I love how good I am at improv. Nia's turn. I'll roll it. I'm not gonna make Magnus roll for his. I'm not gonna make Magnus roll it. I'll roll it. Nia takes Tsusume even further away. They are, at this point, 175 feet off of the map.
That makes sense.
Okay, sorry about that. I am back. That took much longer than it should have.
Hi,
You're back. Fantastic.
I apologize.
No problem at all. In fact, it's wonderful that you're coming back right now because it's the end of one turn and I haven't even begun the next turn. So that's fine. That means you come back. We'll have you. No, we'll just shift you to. I know you rolled a 14 on your initiative, but because I want you in here and you're back right now in between turns, I'm not going to put you in between them. So instead, I'm going to restate what it is that happened, because I did originally introduce you without realizing that you had actually said that you would be right back. So, but I'll redo it.
Oh no.
Fucking OBS. Thankfully, not much has actually happened. Okay. OBS is actually recording now. So what has happened, I will explain just in case. Astaria was sent away through an effect of Zagreus. In that time, a new Rogadin has appeared, as well as the limit break of Aedwin has gone off to do damage to both the Sin Spawn as well as the creature. A golden egg has formed where Zagreus is. In that time, a Fated Circle was used by Velvy to destroy, or to help destroy the creatures around her. And from that, both Zagreus and Onalder have had a confrontation between each other, where Onalder does not seem to like Zagreus all that much, as Zagreus has seemed to try to support both Tsusume and Astaria in their efforts to thwart him. In that attempt, the new Rogadin attempted to cast an 8th level spell, which did bypass the limited magic immunity that Onalder has. However, Onalder failed his save and was therefore subject to the... I forget what spell it was.
Sunburst?
Sunburst, right. The Sunburst spell. Oh, I can't find the Sunburst. Where's Sunburst? There it is. Sorry. He doesn't have the description. That's why I was failing to find it. After which, the delayed blast fireball, which was effectively the same size as a spirit ball or a spirit bomb, went off. To which it only affected Onalder, who failed his save, took full damage, although took half because of his resistances. And then Onalder used a effect, or no, sorry, not Onalder, Zagreus. There was an effect that erupted out from the gold golden egg that Zagreus had formed into, to which 700 hit points burst out, which puts the entire party at max hit points.
Out of the egg came a golden chocobo.
Yes, and out of the golden egg came a golden chocobo. Jisume, I'm going to remove from initiative because she falls unconscious. As the Rogadin emerges from the portal, which turns from an orange to a blue. Onalder's turn, now that I'm looking at OBS and ensuring that it's actually recording this time. Thankfully, it's only 30 minutes of lost footage, but still annoying nonetheless. OBS, I hate you. Onalder curses as still silenced from the limit break of the red mage.
Teehee.
I think this is the third turn? Yeah, this is 2 turns after. Oh, wonderful. You watch as flames erupt from him, and as they do, Titus, you feel nothing. However, oh wonderful, Kryn, Aedwin, and Velvy, and Astaria, and Shaded Cavern, all of you, as the waves wash through you, feel nothing. However, immediately after they wash through you and you kind of look to the side, confused for a moment. Oh wait, no, that would actually activate next turn. Sorry, none of that happens. I'll finish describing that next turn. Instead, Onalder, being silenced, does nothing because all of you are outside of his range. Wait, actually, are you? No, the gold chocobo is not, and he does not recognize who the gold chocobo is. Astaria. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please. With advantage. Alright.
Wait, Magnus and Star don't you get full health?
No,
right.
everyone does. All allied creatures of Star are at full health.
Did my thing get removed too, or no?
What thing?
I have max hit points reduced.
No. That did not get reduced. That did not get removed.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. But yeah.
Creatures healed by the spells are also cured of all diseases. Mass heal, correct?
Yeah, hang on. I have to look at the thing that actually removes the HP.
You did specify at the time of it being inflicted that it was a disease remove.
Well, I didn't say it was disease.
You said
but I said any effect that removes any effect that removes a disease that allows a creature's hit points maximum to return. Does return to normal. So yeah, it does. If mass heal does do that, which I think it does.
Are you insinuating I'm incapable of reading?
No, I'm insinuating that I am incapable of reading. So yeah, no, actually it does restore your HP, because it is the spell Mass Heal. So yes, all of your maximum HP does return. I am incapable of reading. I apologize.
Whoops.
However, thankfully, on Oliver's turn, actually no, Starwood me as target.
So wait. So I did get cured of it or no?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Awesome.
Titus, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, this is gonna end well. Sure. Give me a moment. Should I just? That was.
It's a normal roll.
Yeah. Let's just do then. Okay, here. Normal rolls.
21. That is a pass. So you are instead slowed until the end of your next turn. So the slow spell, that is what you are affected by until the end of your next turn.
Okay. What exactly did that do again?
The slow spell. So until the end of your next turn, your speed is halved. You take a -2 to your AC and Dexterity saving throws, and you cannot use you cannot use reactions. On your next turn, you cannot use. You can either use an action or a bonus action, not both. Yeah. If you attempt to cast the spell with a casting time of 1 action, you must roll a d20, and on 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn, and the creature must use its action on that turn to complete the spell. If it can't, the spell is wasted. So we'll deal with the spells and whatnot on your turn. Since that doesn't take effect until your next turn, or until your actual turn. So effectively, all you need to know right now is that you have a -2 to your AC and Dexterity saving throws, and you cannot take reactions.
Or
Alright.
You can do a quick reaction and counter spell.
No, because that was not a spell that did that.
Okay. I was just checking.
Yeah.
Trying to help him out.
To clarify what he did, because that was his action, you watched as he turned to this newcomer, reached his hand out and said, "You do not know where you come from, but I cannot afford unknown variables." And with that, you watched as just a sliver of aether is pulled from this individual. It does not seem to be an ally of this new creature. We'll say that. Alright. Initiative 20. On this turn. Oh, wonderful. Oh, I forgot to do their turn. Sorry. Not on initiative 20. Effectively on his turn, because that's what I'm having all NPCs go. These spawns, or rather, what you knew them as. It is their turn. They... No, they would be told not to go for them. You watch as both of them... Where's their move? Oh. The second one, unfortunately, has to use double its movement. But the first one gets to you, Rakshana.
Fine, their funeral.
Yeah, so this first one is going to use its frightful presence first. So I need Oh boy, this is so many elongated turns. I need everyone to make wisdom saving throws, please.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
NPCs' turns take forever.
No, it's the whiz. Oops, I didn't mean to do that at disadvantage.
Welcome back,
Do I
Adrian.
need to also
Yes.
make a whiz save or okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Regular or just or
Whatever would be normal for you. Technically it is a fear effect.
Fuck.
It is frightful presence.
Yes. A lot of good this having advantage against fear effects has given me.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Yeah, I'm feared.
Star?
Yes, I am pure.
Well, actually, no, you don't need to make the save because you are, at the moment, immune to frightened. Shaded Caravan, you're the only one to pass. Everyone else is currently frightened of this creature specifically. However, Shaded Caravan, you are immune to its frightful presence. Is now going to exchange all 3 claw attacks to attempt a grapple on you, Velvy. I need you to make either an athletics or acrobatics check, please.
Well, I didn't have advantage, but the natural 20 was the first roll anyway, so...
Please. 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 Please.
Good fucking luck.
It's a tie. And Defender wins. That them's the rules. It's a tie and Defender wins.
Oh, you have activated a trap card.
This one, as both of them now rush towards you, Velvy, this first one reaches its arm out to grab you, and as it does, you remember what it did the last time one of these creatures grabbed someone, and you immediately bring your blade up to push its hand out of the way and push yourself backwards out of its grip. You managed to dodge its grip. Fantastic. So you are not grappled by it. Initiative
For now,
20.
anyway.
Yes, for now. Initiative 20. Unfortunately, this also means that all those creatures that those stepped on are destroyed because they're mindless and don't care about other well-beings. However, you watch as these flames that were being held back begin to once more bring to life upon an altar before erupting outwards, leaving those same flames that had began encasing him before. As these new flames erupt outwards, you watch as how much HP does this give them again? Okay, so that would be okay. I have to type out the HPs of each of these individuals that are within its range. You watch as several of the creatures that had, at one point, been dead begin to rise once more off of the ground.
You have activated a trap card.
Although not the ones that the creatures stepped on and kind of smushed underneath them. Because they weigh like 700 pounds. And I haven't felt what 700 pounds in a single step feels like, but I imagine it probably destroys your face.
I mean, just have Lady Dimitrescu step on you. You'll find out pretty quick.
Yeah, basically.
God
But you
fucking
watch
Wes.
as about only as about
I hate
only 8 of the 13 dog-like creatures, 4 of which Diem forgot to do anything with and are unfortunate for the Rogadan, begin to once more rise to their feet, shaking their heads, and once more ready for combat. Kren, it's your turn.
Bryn, in a panic
Okay.
Bryn, in a panic state, drops a flame wall grenade
Oh.
right on her, putting a wall around her with the heat radiating outwards.
Alright.
Wait, what? What?
And I assume
I-
making it so that your allies are immune to, or do not take any damage.
I can select one side of the wall to not radiate heat, so it will not radiate
Does you have
inside.
something for your grenades specifically, though? I thought you got
I
something
do.
that
I
about
do.
your grenades that affected allies.
Yeah. It doesn't affect any. I can prevent it from affecting up to 6 allies. But by wielding the wall around her like that, not only does it not affect her from my effect, but it also doesn't affect her from the spell's effect.
Correct. So, to clarify, while there is a wall currently surrounding Velvy, no allies are harmed by it. So, most
And I believe
interestingly, real quick,
dexterity save.
yeah, I'll get to them in a moment. But most interestingly for you, Adwin, where you would expect to feel heat, to feel some rejuvenation from the wall, there's nothing. You don't feel even heat emanating from the wall. Just as a note.
Wait a minute. You say rejuvenation like anytime she would take fire damage, she would heal.
Yeah, no, it's weird.
Oh, well then I should have gone with my first plan.
Well,
Yeah, no, who knows? You said it's a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yes.
Alright. Would you believe me if I said their dexterity saving throws were not the best?
I'm happy. It's an 18
What's
save.
your DC?
18.
Oh goody, the second one succeeds. Wait.
Wait, what?
I'm pretty sure the wall of fire doesn't give a saving throw for those inside, like that actually taking up the same space.
On the initial launch, they all get a
Right,
reflex save.
but I'm pretty sure
On
those that
their
are taking the same space don't get a saving throw.
I say on their turn, if they are in the wall or enter the wall, they take the damage without a save. But on the initial explosion, they get a save. I got the description posted. It's right there
Yeah,
on
no,
the
I'm
screen.
I'm reading it now. Yeah, no, it doesn't. They don't get a saving throw. Because they're inside. They're taking up the same space as the wall.
And they all get 22 damage.
Yeah, they don't get a saving throw. They just take the damage because there's no way they can dodge the damage. They're inside of the wall. They're in the same
And
space as the wall. So
unfortunately for Adwin, because I am also under a fear effect.
mind you, you do not have to move away from them. You just simply cannot
okay.
move closer to them.
Okay, then I won't move away. But I lose a round on.
Yeah. The only thing Frightened
Yeah.
really does for you right now is disadvantage on attack rolls, and you cannot willingly move closer to the subject of your fear effect.
I will not move closer, but I won't move away.
Alright. Alright. Astaria.
Alright.
As a gold chocobo, as you find yourself re-emerging in this space, you can feel yourself overwhelmed with strength and power. What do you do on your turn?
Wait, is there Star and a gold chocobo, or is it just the gold
It's-
chocobo is
I
Star?
am.
Star is the gold chocobo. So, with that being said, as a gold chocobo, what do you do on your turn?
I was
Are you
going
ready?
to.
Make
I
the
was
chocobo
reading
noise.
between lesser and greater restoration to see if I can remove their fear.
So you want to remove their fear?
I just was reading
so-
between them because I
Hang
couldn't
on,
figure out which one it
hang on.
was.
Hang on. As your desire emanates out from you, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
25. As your desire emanates out from you, those currently under the frightened effect of this creature, you feel that fear, that frightened effect to this creature vanish. You still have your action, Star. That was your bonus action.
Jeez.
Oh.
As an action,
So Star is just becoming a god. Got it.
as an action, what do you wish to do as a gold chocobo? What is your desire to do?
Ah, shoot. My blessing's is a bonus action.
Keep in mind, bonus actions can be you can exchange an action for a bonus action. However, you cannot exchange a bonus action for an action, right?
Then
So
I'll
you've-
spend my action
you've
on
used your
making sure
bonus
everyone
action.
around us who is helping us actively fight has the blessing.
Alright, you
Hog.
can activate your blessing. So, using your
Oh wait,
action,
you gotta move though.
using your action, you radiate your blessing out to 60 feet.
Yeah, I can just move myself
Move
in.
a little bit.
Well, I'll
You
say,
can turn on your own aura.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at that point it's fine. Everybody but
Yeah.
Nia gets the blessing.
And Nia's in protect mode, so Nia don't need it.
Yeah, Nia's also like 100 some feet off the map, so
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to
Oh.
get there anyway.
Nia is over 100 feet off the map.
Okay, just I
So-
didn't realize that. My bad.
Yeah, they're well and
Okay,
truly beyond the map.
Cool.
I didn't just say that exact thing.
Yeah, he did.
Thanks, Bait. Thanks for repeating what I just said.
Well, you know what?
Totally makes me
Aedwin seemed to not understand, so I wanted to just clarify.
totally makes me feel like I'm being heard.
I'm sorry. I wanted to make sure that Aedwin heard me. So to me, it didn't seem like she did. Maybe she did. I don't know. Anyways. Speaking of Elvie, hi.
Oh, you've activated my trap card. Okay,
Haven't.
so which one is the one that I hit with the gun? Which one of these two did I shoot?
Oh. This one up top. The one up top. Sorry.
I was about to say.
Their
It would be
actual
the one
bars
that's
are
taking
super close
damage.
too. I had to look at which one was actually lower. So it's the top one.
Alright, so I now have advantage, which is beautiful. I am going to attack it. I'm guessing that hits, in which case, squeeze for an elemental slash.
24. Yes, that does hit. Unfortunately.
And, how's it looking?
It's looking hurt. It's looking pretty hurt.
Okay.
It's under half, I'll say that much.
Okay. Well then, I'm gonna do it again. And I'm gonna guess that hits. That's not what I wanted to do. So, ignore the lightning shot. It's the elemental slash.
I assume so. I assumed
And
you
then-
wouldn't be trying to do a ranged attack in melee, so.
No, I'm not that dumb. Also, there's no reason to try it when, you know, my melee attacks are just objectively better.
Yeah. It's a ranged option.
Yeah, it's a oh, I can't quite get to you yet. Okay, well, get shot, bitch.
Yeah, basically.
So, bonus action in between the second and the third attack, reload.
Mm-hmm.
And on this one,
okay. Ooh, that does hit.
And guess what's gonna happen? I need everything except this one to make me that dex saving throw. Like I said, haha, you've activated my trap card.
I see. That's 4. You said dexterity?
Yep, that's a DC 19 dexterity. This one auto fails.
Are you sure it's not a? I'm not sure.
I am absolutely sure of the ability that we agreed upon, my friend.
I do really enjoy the fact of this dude that you hit auto fails it.
Yeah, so my whole thought with that particular aspect of the abilities was, I'm sorry, my blade's already in you as I'm squeezing the trigger. You don't get a save. You can't avoid it. Because the magic is starting inside you. How are you going to dodge away from a blade that's in your belly?
So, for Staria, yes. It's the total amount potentially healed, is what you get. For Rakshana,
Oh, and all of the abilities that, both of the abilities that I've used tonight as AoEs can just be used in place of an attack. I don't know why I would ever use Fated Circle as anything. Oh, well, okay, Fear Effect might work.
Yeah.
Redead doggos. I redeaded the dogs.
Hog.
let's just say they respawn with less than 30 health.
Of course they do!
I already did 22.
And all of them failed.
Yeah.
That'd do it.
And both of the spawns failed.
I already lit them on fire once.
Both of the spawns failed.
Good. As they should.
Yeah.
Couple of assholes.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Anything else from you, Roxana? Velvy?
Oh, is this one not dead?
No, it's still alive. It's looking hurt, but it's still alive.
Okay, well, arm gets overclocked, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hit this one again.
Cool.
33 does hit. For
Yeah, and it's going to get an elemental slash on that as well.
Because
I want it to. Well, I usually go with thunder unless otherwise said. So.
Well, I'm wanting to specify thunder, correct?
Thunder.
Okay, so full damage.
Under lightning, very, very lightning me.
Remember, Bait. Every time I've used an element other than thunder, it has failed me.
Right. Well, that's why I'm asking. I'm making sure. That's all.
Every single time, Bait.
Well, except that one time we fought Rama.
That's true.
Oh, okay, but that was a unique scenario where he was immune to thunder.
Yeah, but you said every time, and you kept specifying every time. But I'm saying it's not every time. There was that one time.
Okay, Mr. Technicality.
Alright, anything else from you or no?
That is, in fact, all I can do unless I want to move away and take opportunity attacks, which I really don't want to do.
Real quick, I have to pee, so we're going to take another real quick break until I'm back from peeing. So I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, God, I thought I found a way to kind of do a terrible thing, but I realized it doesn't work. The only thing that stopped it from working is the move I wanted to use doesn't require a roll to determine the result. Because with the white mage's ability to not only max out a healing ability with Touch of the Paddle, but I can also weaponize a healing spell and make it so it deals radiant damage instead.
Oh.
And all I have to do is spend 2 confession points to make this happen. My highest level healing spell is Mass Heal, which deals 700, which would have dealt, 700 points of damage. Weaponized would have been, but that's not a roll. It's 700 points that I choose to divide between whoever. I can't weaponize that. Unfortunately.
That's unfortunate indeed.
I do have other things I can do, but I have to wait a little bit long to do them.
I've just been pulling out all the stops because everybody else seems to have Arnalder handled. And I've just been bogged down with the ads, so...
I'm about to have problems with ads too. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I think I know what I'm going to do, but I got to give myself a little bit of distance first.
Shit.
When the tank turns out to be actually taking all the ads while everyone beats on the boss.
That's
backwards taking.
Well, no, because the boss can't move, and he's silent, so he can't cast spells. It's perfect for us ranged people to be pounding on him.
Yeah, also I would be taking a bunch of damage that is unnecessary damage from an AoE if I was standing up there with him, and I can't hit him anyway because he's fucking flying.
Fucker, we should ground him somehow.
I mean, I can do that.
I kick him in the dick.
No, I could probably do it.
Adrian,
hello.
Hello.
There we go.
Before the start of your turn, the end of your turn, Almalder is going to use 2 legendary actions. Who all currently has a magical effect currently affecting them?
So I'm not sure if my invisibility, my cloaking device counts as a magical effect.
Post it again real quick for me.
Does the blessing count?
No, it does not.
I mean,
I don't know what the fuck's going on with me.
Hang on.
I have a slow effect on me still.
Okay. I guess maybe Star didn't hear me, but yes, it does.
Yeah, sorry, I ended up rushing away. I'm back.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Yes, it does.
Nice, I'm very close to Limit Break 3.
Sick.
There it is.
Your device is technically technological, not magical. So.
I just wanted to make sure because you asked about a magical effect,
yeah,
and I didn't.
Your effect is technically not magical in its origin. It's technological, very technically speaking, and we have to get technical with this effect. So, so who all has a magical effect on them?
I have slow.
If the
I don't know what's going on with me, so I can't tell you.
I'll say this: positive magical effect.
I mean, besides the blessing and whatever items I have, nothing.
No. Okay. So yeah, items and the blessing itself does not count.
Okay, then no.
Okay.
Nobody.
So then, in that case, you watch as, or you feel as this wave of flame washes over you. But rather than dealing damage, you feel this strange absence of an effect. Seems like whatever it is that he did not do anything. Yeah. Alright. Adwin.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna use, what's it called? I'm just gonna Steel Wind strike these guys.
Okay. Go ahead and post that for me.
Yeah, it's like,
Stone Strike. Melee spell attack against each creature. Okay, so go ahead and make 2 melee spell attacks for me.
deux. Oh, those are both have advantage. So let me roll the one more time.
You don't have to crit.
Look, I already did. Top one gets the. Wait, which one were you wailing on?
They both have.
This is the weakest one.
Yeah.
The top one. Okay, the top one is gonna get the crit, and then the other one's going to get.
Well, that's how I was doing it, anyways.
Yeah.
They both hit, unfortunately for me.
And I'm gonna go right there, so I'm still in range of Kryn's invisibility.
First one is 55 damage. That one is, albeit exceedingly weak, is still
57. I have the 2 extra necrotic.
Alright, 57.
From since you specifically said that my Steel Wind Strike would get that damage.
I didn't see the necrotic damage rolled, so. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Anything else?
It's not dead?
No, it is still alive. It's looking very weak, but it is still alive.
I'll flare, and despite being in melee range, I will firebolt the guy in front of me, and I'll just take a
Alright.
normal roll.
Yep.
Oh, no necrotic on that one. Sorry.
24. Unfortunately for me, does hit. It's it's so close to death, but it is still alive.
How much did the second guy take? Did you take the 25 or the 28 or 47? Since I had to roll this one as advantage.
Does it deal half damage on a save?
No, it's just an attack roll.
The second one did hit. So the second one did full damage.
Which one did it do though? I don't know.
So the 34 and 22 I assumed were the same roll for the advantage.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, so 34 would have been the first one, so it would have been the 21 plus 34.
Okay.
And then the
25
24 would have been the second roll, so it would have been 44.
Oh, the 24 is the firebolt, so.
Yeah, so the 25. Oh wait, was the 25 against the same target, or was that against this one?
No, it had to do it against the second target.
Yeah, so yeah. So the 44, this one's this one's still alive.
So yeah, he takes 47.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Cool. All right. That's it. Yeah.
All right. Nia's turn. Nia. Nia's tired of trying to keep this girl from throwing herself into death. Yeah, she's just gonna do that. Yeah. Tsume is very gently set on the ground. Shaded Caravan, it is your turn.
Okay, well, I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take an action to cast, what is it? Or is it? Lesser Restoration on myself.
Alright.
To remove the slow effect. And then going to use, now that I have my actions back, I'm going to use my bonus action.
Yeah, go ahead.
To do my prayer thing again. It doubles my number of prayer points and then adds one, so I now have 3. And I'm going to use my move action to...
Yeah. Go ahead.
And then I'm going to move my action to
do keep in mind that where the portal is, the portal itself is on the ground.
Okay, so in that case, it's going to be...
Do keep in mind that the portal itself is on the ground.
15, 20, 5, 10. Okay, so I want to round it.
Mm-hmm.
And just try to get some space between me and those dogs.
Real quick, that one singular dog that is at your heels.
I moved out of its range.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's going to try and claw you.
It probably hit 13.
Yeah. So 6 points of acid damage.
Okay.
Well, 4 points of piercing and 2 points of acid, technically.
Yeah.
But 6 in total. So. But otherwise, you still have your turn.
I've done my action, I've done my bonus, and I've done my movement. I don't think I can do anything else.
I didn't even know you could do that. How did you do that? Don't do that. Go away, whoever you question mark person is.
What?
In the chat. So, what are you? What?
It's an external link from D&D Beyond.
Apparently, even with it just being in your player journals, y'all can do that. I didn't realize that. I thought it was you could only do that if you had access to editing privileges. Interesting. Anything else from you, Shaded Cavern?
No, I think that is the end of my turn.
Alright. I keep wanting to call you Caravan.
It's shade. Just shade.
Yeah, I know. Shaded Cavern. I know. I forgot to do this last round.
Oh dear.
So we're gonna do it this round.
What the mother flip is that?
Yes.
That's a flight rising dragon.
That's what I was speaking about earlier.
You saw it, unfortunately.
I
earlier.
did, and it was fucking horrifying.
You will watch as, and he can't do anything. He's silenced. However, this creature can. You'll watch rising up. You see one large taloned claw-like appendage reach out and slam down against the exterior of the just outside the exterior of the portal, closest towards Astaria, as the second one rises out and slams down just maybe 10 feet away. Before out of the portal, you see pulling itself this large abomination of a creature, this draconic-like entity that has this poison spewing from its very body, covering most of its scales. It's large. Hang on, let me actually pull over to the creature so I can describe it properly for you all. Its large wings, these bluish coloration, its neck and the head slightly more red than normal. Its chest, torso area, this faintly white bluish kind of coloration with various parts of its body different colors. You can hear Onalder beginning to laugh. Yes, it has arrived. The one creature that I must admit I had to start anew for you and your party, your allies. The Ecto Dragon, its turn starts immediately after Initiative 20. As it pulls itself out, looking about the field, its large form taking up most of its space. It whips its head about, looking for its closest meal.
Frick.
Astoria, you can see, whereas with those small dog-like creatures, even these strange spawns, they seem to follow a purpose. Whereas this dragon, while following a direction, does not necessarily adhere to the same guidelines. As it takes just a couple steps towards you, Star, you hear in your head this garbled mashing of languages and words, some of which you can understand, some of which are very clearly not language. It's just nonsense. Letters strung together to try and form some kind of cohesion, but unable to. And as it moves up to you, it rears its head back, inhales deeply, and then turns away from you as it exhales. I need Adwin and Krin as well as Velvy to all make the Constitution saving throws.
Is he targeting me or Adwin, or who's he targeting?
He's not targeting anyone. There's this expulsion of decaying and necrotic breath that erupts from him.
Tonal attack.
It is a breath weapon.
Well, isn't he just an asshole?
Adwin, you fail just barely. By one.
If Adwin failed, I failed.
Yeah, all of you fail. All of you suffer 99 points of necrotic damage.
Oh.
Yikes.
As
On trikes.
pulls its head back, it looks to you, Star. And at first, there's these words that come forth, but just as you're about to understand them, they turn to just gibberish. Undecipherable words as it tries to communicate with you. Kryn, it is your turn.
Arnalder.
What about Arnalder?
I am shooting Arnalder. Hold on a second.
Ah.
I'm going to do a gray shot leg.
Prone. Interesting.
I have to fire it. That's probably a miss.
18 does miss. Yes.
Okay. Second shot at him. I'm going to presume that 31 is a hit. In which case, I am going to expel one
natural
crit
20
point.
auto hit. Yeah.
I'm going to expel one grit point and use disorientation.
On a creature in hit, you can choose to expend one grit point.
35.
41.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Oh, I forgot to count the other points. Yeah, so it's a 41. 41 for a DC to save.
Jesus Christ. mean, he
Well, you
can't.
got 30 plus 6 is 36 plus 5 is 41.
36. That's what his DC is. It's
You
36.
forgot the
DC
damage.
is 5 plus the damage of the attack.
The total damage
Oh,
of the attack.
right.
You forgot.
Right, the
That was
5.
41.
Right. So 41. This is...
Oh, come on. He's probably only going to roll like a 3 to get that.
Watch him roll a 1. Just because.
Well,
Hell yeah.
thankfully, he's immune to stunned.
Yeah, I figured.
I figured it was
But
going
he
to.
does take all that damage. That's 36 damage. Yeah.
It's 41 damage.
Is it 41?
No, it's 31.
No, the DC
No,
was
it's 36.
41.
Sorry,
Damage.
36. You're right. I
36,
miscounted.
yeah. But yeah,
Trying to
as
sneak an extra 5 points of damage in there.
as you shoot at him, the effects not taking its hold, you realize that he is immune to stunned.
I mean,
Anything else?
Okay. That was my second shot. Free action reload.
Alright. End of your turn?
And that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Astaria, as a gold chocobo, what is it that you desire to do?
To talk with this thing. It wants to communicate. I want to know why.
Alright, what do you say to it?
It's very hard to understand you. You're mixing a lot of languages and other things together.
Once I got
Go
stuff away.
ahead and make an intelligence check with advantage. As you speak to it, you feel this connection beginning to form. And though you don't hear words, you get the feeling of extreme agony coming from this creature. As in, like, that is all this creature is feeling right now, is just extreme agony.
Oh.
But you, at the moment, mind you, that was your action, but as of the moment, you cannot directly understand it. Anything else you desire to try and do?
Would tongues work on it?
Who knows?
Tongues.
Can you cast that as a bonus action? Or are you attempting to will it into existence?
I can with my meta magic.
Ooh.
Meta magic for the win.
So you're just gonna, are you going to use mana magic to cast it, or are you going to try and will it?
I guess I could try to will it. Why not?
It's up to you. Again, what are you
worth a
trying
shot.
to do? Right? You've used your
Make clear
action.
communication with the poor thing.
Okay. How much does it cost to cast a third level spell for you?
It costs 5.
5. Go ahead and roll me a d6.
Ugh.
4. Alright. You attempt it. We'll see what comes of it.
Okay.
Rakshana.
You've activated my trap card. So,
Oh shoot.
this one.
Mm-hmm. Actually, one above you is looking exceedingly weak.
I understand.
Okay.
Oh shoot, your fucking health. I'm so sorry I didn't look down there.
No, you're fine. You're fine. And
She's
bait.
talking about my health.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
bait.
Uh-huh.
Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
Uh-huh.
So this one,
Uh-huh.
stabity
Uh-huh. It hits.
with a squeeze.
Right. So
Another
that
stabity.
is,
Hey!
let's see.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and roll another d20 for me.
No.
Okay, no, it's not an instant kill.
I mean,
Um,
I don't know though. That's another. It's 85 damage in total, most of which is thunder.
Thunder, lightning, very, very frightening me.
Yeah, no, it's not looking too great. No, it's,
Okay, well, bonus action, reload. I love the fact that I can do that. I'm gonna turn to this one. And since I know for a fact that hits, I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw from this one.
Right.
Are they dead?
Well, this one is dead from just the initial attack.
Good.
Uh,
I knew I was taking at least one out this turn.
the other one, it's a dexterity? Yeah, dexterity. It does pass.
Okay, that's okay.
Is that lightning
It won't-
damage, right?
No, thunder.
Thunder. Wait, so
I don't use any element other than thunder unless I know it'll work.
it's
And I know thunder works.
barely, but it is still alive.
I mean, that's fine. I'll unalive it next turn.
Uh-huh.
But
Anything?
I'm gonna step around this guy and take cover behind him
What?
from this fucker. Because fuck that.
Alright. And your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
If that thing uses a breath weapon, I'm sorry. I don't think cover is going to do you any good.
This particular
It's worth-
individual, as you move around, is going to whip its claw around, and you make either an athletics or acrobatics check.
I mean,
As it attempts to, as it spends one legendary action to attempt to grapple you. Yeah. As you spin around, seeing its hand moving to try and grapple you, you duck under its left arm, and as you do, you don't see the right one coming around to follow up, and it grabs you by the face.
I mean,
That is, however, its action.
I mean,
Well, it was a legendary action, wasn't it?
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean, that's okay. It's his funeral,
That's
not
true.
mine.
Adwin, it's your turn.
Okay. So if I wanted to twin something, like, if I wanted to say, like, I wanted to twin a materia, would I have to? I couldn't twin it because the spell is 9th level technically, right?
As long as the spell only targets one creature, you can twin cast it.
Right, but I have to spend the spell points, or I have to spend
Right.
the meta magic
So if you
for
want
the
to,
level.
right. Yeah, so you would still have to expend the amount of spell points for a 9th level spell. Or for
Okay,
the
I don't
increased
have that.
amount, rather. So if, like, let's say it was normally 5 points, and then the 9th level spell is 9 points, you would have to spend 9 points rather than 5.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, you'd have to pay whatever the cost of that particular quote-unquote spell slot is.
Okay. So in that case, then I'm just going to use one of my materia things from my heal materia to give Kryn that.
Ooh, so that's 49 HP to Kryn.
Because she's looking real beat up.
Oh, yeah.
And
so that's your action.
yep. Then my bonus action, I will flare point.
I keep
And
forgetting about 4th gen. Oh my god. Continue. Go ahead.
okay. I'm gonna flare and then I'll do a bonus action. I'm gonna fire bolt the big dragon.
Alright, go for it. Do you have advantage?
Yeah, from the blessing.
Right. Firing out the firebolt that does connect. However, it seems like the dragon is resistant to fire damage.
With that updated thing you gave me, did that get rid of my ignoring resistance of fire?
Right.
Because I copied it verbatim what you sent.
No, it upgrades it. It upgrades it. You keep all the previous benefits and then it gets upgraded. So it's
okay. So I also
hang on. Actually, I have to relook at that again real quick. Oh no,
okay.
He doesn't get that. Never mind. He takes full damage.
Cool. So I recover 18. Oh wait, no, I recovered just half. So 27.
Yeah, his resistance does not apply to your fire damage.
82.
Y'all do, especially specifically you, Star, as the fire damage licks over this particular dragon, you can see there's a slight bit of resistance against the fire itself before the fire seems to almost force itself into the dragon.
And then I'm gonna scooch my butt over here so that I don't fucking kill everybody when we're all in a lineup.
Alright, at the end of your turn, Aidwin, give me a Christmas saving throw, please.
Normal or advantage, right?
It's otherwise a normal unless you have something that gives you advantage.
Yeah, with the blessing.
Yeah, so if you, then yeah, you would have advantage. 31. Okay. Nia's turn. Nia, now being several hundred feet away, don't roll a 1. Cool, you didn't roll 1. Fantastic. Rakshana, you notice that all of you notice that she's beginning to make her way back towards the field. Where Rakshana, you specifically notice she is empty-handed, and she's not exactly traveling very far above the ground. Mr. Cavern. It is your
Yes.
turn.
Okay. Disabled. I think I'm going to. What's the range on this one? Yeah, okay. I think I will aim at a big bad boss. I'm going to spend this is a 6th level slot. I'm going to cast Sunbeam.
Ooh. Alright, go
It
ahead and
is
post that for me. Constitution saving throw. That is a pass. It takes half damage from it.
And I can continue to concentrate for 1 minute.
So it'd be 5 damage he takes. Alright. Yeah, you have that concentration that is remaining on him. You can create, and yeah, you can just create a new line as an action on any turn.
I can aim at. Yep, I can maintain a line, create a new one.
Yeah. For the duration of Mode Brilliant Radiance shines your hand. Yeah. So from you extends 30 feet of bright light and then an additional 30 feet of dim light. Not that it really matters in this particular fight, but lots of brightness.
Yes, I am very flashy.
Yes. You're drawing quite a lot of attention to you.
Yeah. Okay. I can maintain that ability and still use a bonus action, so I'm going to use my prayer ability. I'm going to double my 3, add 1, so I have 7 prayer points.
Yep.
I think that is as many as I can hold right now. That's fine. I'll double over.
Alright. Anything else from me, or is that it?
I think I'm going to again move. God damn, no, not there. Every single time I try to move my character, it let me zoom out. That stops that. Okay, so 1 or 5, 10, 15, 20. I think it's right about there. Did I? Anyway, I'm trying to move closer to the other group while I'm maintaining this beam of light. Yep. Okay. That's fine.
All right.
Yes, that's my turn.
All right. End of your turn. We are going to pause tonight's session because we're almost at 4 hours. And this fight is still going on because it's a very long fight.
Big fight.
It is. Aside from OBS technical issues where it refused to begin recording again for stupid unknown reasons, I'm going to uninstall it and reinstall it before next session. Because I don't know why it did that, but I very clearly clicked resume recording and it didn't. But I will resolve that before next session because I'm uninstalling and reinstalling it entirely before then. With that, because I feel so damn bad, Star, we're gonna start with you. Hi.
I'm a fucking bird.
Yeah,
Like,
you are.
literally this time. Not just, like, biologically. Biologically and visually, I am Burb.
You are,
I'm pretty
in
pleased.
fact, at the very least, a golden chocobo.
I don't know what the fuck's happening, but it's okay.
Yeah, who knows?
I'm having a blast. I'm really entertained by the fight in general, and I'm excited to get back at it.
Yeah. Like I said, there's a lot of mechanics that I have to keep in mind. Oh boy. Y'all are keeping me on my toes, though. I like this fight so much. Anything else from you, Star?
I won't lie. Before I realized that he would just hover, I was gonna use the pigments we picked up a really long time ago to make a tiny little pit for him to fall into. But he's floating.
Yes.
Thought you said Pikmin.
Yeah, the Pikmin. No, the pigments. The magnificent pigments.
Hmm.
Yeah, but he's floating up there. He wants y'all to come up to him. Come on now.
I guess I could work on flying. I haven't flown before.
Who knows? We'll see. Alright. Anything you disliked or looking forward to?
No. Just that he's a bitch.
Not looking forward to anything. I see how it is.
I'm enjoying it though.
I mean, perhaps she would be looking forward to him falling down and
Yeah.
not getting back up.
Yeah.
I want to step on his head with my birdie toes.
I don't know if you should do that. He might like that a little too much.
Let me do the lolly hop. That chocobo on his head.
Next up, we'll go to Adwin. Hi. He really doesn't seem to
Hello.
like you anymore.
Yeah.
Seems to not think very highly of you as his kin. How you feeling about that?
That's just his opinion.
That's true. That's true.
Insert that's my opinion screaming meme here because I don't feel like screaming.
Yeah, this fight so far is fun. I keep like shitting myself. Like,
Okay.
And then I get it all back.
Hang on. So, my Discord lagged super hard. I heard.
Oh.
I heard you saying something about you liked, and then it lagged out.
Oh. I like the fight so far is really good. I keep losing half my health, and I shit myself, and then I get it all back from within like pretty quickly because of healing.
Yeah.
With my own healing, rather.
Which is the intention. Y'all are supposed to be
Yeah.
like, oh god, we're almost dead. Okay, we're fine. Oh wait, no, we're not.
Yeah, very swingy, but that's fun.
Yeah. Makes it so that you don't know whether or not you'll actually win this fight.
Right. Nothing in particular I disliked, but you know, I'm having a good time locking down the boss, and yeah, just looking forward to finishing it next time.
It's been how many turns since your silence? 3 or 4?
I think 3 or 4. Yeah, I don't remember how many.
4 at this point. At the top of his turns, at the top of his turn, it would be 4.
Yeah, that sounds right.
All right. Well, next up, we'll go to Magnus. Hello.
Okay, so I've really liked this battle. I really like that I've had to pull out all the stops, and despite what you might think, this train isn't slowing down just yet. You may look at my sheet.
This fuck train's got no brakes yet, we understand.
You may look at my sheet and think, oh, resources running low.
Is it though? Like, 'cause I know you could be like, reload my munitions, reload my munitions, reload my munitions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I just enjoy that I've actually had to use the AoEs.
Well, as I said, this is the super boss.
And I'm looking forward to waking up the morning after and being level 21.
I
Yeah.
wake up the morning after go, ow, I hurt. Why does this hurt? Existence is pain. Oh,
I
fuck.
mean, so Titus, to be fair, Velvy wakes up with phantom pains every day anyway because prosthetic arm that replaced an arm bitten
That's
off
true.
by
But
a
he
croc.
will learn about all of that fun stuff later.
Yeah. I'm talking out of character, and I'm
Well,
fairly
even
certain he
then,
can cape that.
out of character. You're gonna save some stuff, yes. You have to learn it in character. Anything else, Rakshana?
What I'm looking forward to: pulling Arnalder out of the air
Yeah?
and stomping the ever-loving shit out of him.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
What I didn't like, I have even less to complain about this week than I did at any other time. This was just a really great session.
Fantastic. Wonderful. Amazing.
Correct. This session has been fantastic. You are correct.
Well, I certainly can't go any further without getting the opinion of Kryn. Hold on.
Hello. I enjoyed it. I've been having a lot of fun tonight. Even
How'd you
though
like that 99 damage?
Oh, that sucked. You gotta remember, I'm the only one with barely over 100 hit points.
That's true. That's true.
99
I was expecting you to go down,
or
but you didn't. So.
no. Luckily, someone healed me with that mass healing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm not worried about it. I'm alive, and I still have a lot of plans left to end this battle. Things I'm looking forward to. I am looking forward to seeing how this ends. I'm not too sure if that dragon is an enemy or a friend, so I'm not really going to mess with it. So I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Interesting.
Yes, it did that breath weapon on us, but it technically couldn't see me, so I don't think it was targeting me.
Who knows?
I'm forgiving that way. And that's
Yeah.
it.
Alright. Next up, of course, we have to go to Titus. Hi.
Hi.
You're new to the campaign, so
Yes.
let me explain to you exactly what is happening. At the end of all of my campaigns, I ask my players 3 questions. What is something that you, as a player, enjoyed about the session? One thing, you don't necessarily have to have something about this, mind you, obviously, but the second one is one thing that you disliked about the session, something that you as a player did not like about the session. Okay, and it can be anything. Okay, these questions specifically are for player feedback. It is for you to tell me how it is that you are feeling about the campaign. It is so that way I know things that you want added, things that you don't necessarily like as a player, as well as things that you might be looking forward to. So those are the 3 questions: is one thing that you liked, one thing that you disliked, and something that you are looking forward to in the campaign.
Let's see. Something I liked. Well, I mean, I'm not a stranger to intense, long scenes of battle. So they can definitely sometimes get a little out of hand, especially with more combatants on the field, more NPCs, more enemies. Sometimes even the turn order, things can get a little bit fucky. Thus far, things have been pretty smooth. Not like 100% perfect, but very, very smooth compared to a lot of other campaigns I've played. So, hell yeah to that. Something I disliked. At this point in time, I would say there is nothing that I disliked, or there's nothing that I disliked at this point in time. I haven't noticed anything like blaringly obvious or anything like that, so nothing really to report on that part. Something to look forward to. I too kind of want to pull this asshole's pants down around his ankles and kind of just throw him ass through his own portal, but that's not something my character would do. But essentially giving him his comeuppance is something I am looking forward to doing, because he's awfully full of himself, and it would be kind of nice to, kick him in the nuts and knock him down a peg, so to speak.
Sure. Alright. And next, of course, I wouldn't forget you. Astoria. Hello. Astoria?
Yes, sorry, my brain.
No. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was my internet crapped out or not, but hello! It is your turn.
You did me.
What?
She was the first one you asked.
Was she? Wow.
Yeah.
Alright, well look, I just really want to make sure that I understand.
You're doing good, but it's
everything
not
this
me.
guy does. Well, in that case, I know I've gotten everyone else, so I'm gonna go to myself instead. How about that? What I liked, everything. There were some things that obviously I forgot about during this session, which is unfortunate because it's all on my end. There are things that I should have done that I didn't, but that's fine. Because the Ecto Dragon is out now, and yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. What I disliked, not much, honestly, other than the fact that I forgot some things. What I am personally looking forward to, though, is just how y'all deal with Arnalder. It'll be very, very interesting and fun to see. Yeah. So, with that, I'm going to go ahead and end the recording.